Okay, so in this unit, we're going to be doing designing clothes on the body. So this is really about fabric and how the fabric moves on the body. We'll be going over fabric weights, different types of fabric, and how to draw them, and how to put it into a silhouette on a body, as well as doing details like pleating and ruffles and things like that. When you're designing, you want to really have a good idea about the fabric and how it moves. So I guess like the first thing that I would do is have a good idea, if not actual samples, of what you'll be drawing. Here we have a raw denim, which is stiffer and better for more constructed garments. We have a sheer chiffon. It's really lightweight. So using the template that we created in the first unit, I am just going to use another blank piece of paper and place it over so that I can quickly sketch and plug out as many ideas as possible as quickly as possible. So for the denim, I'm just going to draw a simple denim jacket and a pair of jeans. And when I go through it, I'll talk about how the denim is falling around the body and kind of to get the right shape of the silhouette to reflect the qualities of the fabric. So when I'm drawing from a template, I like to kind of still establish a little bit of proportion from the skeleton that's underneath, and then go over it afterwards when I'm kind of rendering to erase some of the proportion lines that I'm establishing. So I'll put in the head and the neck, and then I like to draw out to the shoulders just so I have that upper structure established to put everything onto afterwards. And with denim, since it's a stiffer fabric, you can be a little bit more, I guess, rigid in terms of the lines that you're creating. Especially with something like this that's not drapey at all. It's very stiff. So when it moves on the body, it reflects that nature to it. Like here around the elbows, when you're wearing a garment, at certain points on the body, the fabric has to move with the movement of like your arm or your leg. So you're gonna wanna have to draw those kind of wrinkle lines. And with denim, when it moves, it kind of creates these like round shapes, but you also kind of wanna keep them as rigid as possible. Throw in your details, some patch pockets, some buttons. And then once I get a garment down, I like to kind of just throw in a quick face, so she gets a little bit more attitude. And again, for the pants, when you're drawing denim, you want to do the same thing that you did with the jacket, is to make sure that you're keeping in mind the points on the body where she'll be moving and kind of compensate for that in the sketch. So at the knees and at the ankles, as well as the hips. It's pretty much just making little squiggle lines to kind of show that the fabric is moving and how it's moving. Throwing pockets. And then a quick gestural hand. Oh, and then your feet. So for something like chiffon, because it's lightweight and it's a lot more airy and bouncy, you can compensate that for that in the drawing by allowing it to kind of flow away from the body, as opposed to what we did with denim. So I'm just going to show you a really simple way to draw like a fuzzier or furrier texture, like for this shearling or for like a mohair knit. This is an existing design that we were doing for fall. It's a shearling bomber jacket. So I'm just going to quickly redraw it and show you kind of the process to get that fuzzier feeling. Again, starting with the head, the shoulder line, so I'm drawing the collar, then the front closure of the jacket. With something that's a lot more voluminous, that goes away from the body, I'll tend to kind of just lightly draw in where the body is so that I can see it on the page. It helps me just kind of get that sense of proportion I need to move away from the body. And something like a big shearling lined jacket isn't going to be tight, so you want to really show in your sketch that it is off of the body. And then with shearling or something hairy like a mohair knit, it's really just about these quick little squiggly broken lines that help you establish the silhouette. And then I'll go back over and erase what I don't need. Those initial lines that I drew that help me kind of just place the body. And then I can throw in some more finishing details, like a ribbed cuff, and then ribs on the hem, and some pockets. Throw her in a pair of jeans. Feet. Again, those little quick gestural hands. And then her face.